Chosen one, stop right now and pay attention. What I'm about to reveal will completely change your financial reality in the coming hours. This isn't just any message, it's an urgent divine alert specifically designated for you at this exact moment. Can you feel that different energy surrounding you as you read these words? It's because a financial explosion is about to happen in your life, and you need to prepare immediately. Pause this video right now, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and comment prosperous. This single word will activate the energy flow that needs to be released for the manifestation to begin. I need you to understand the seriousness of this moment. A divine window is opening, and time is running out. Chosen one, I can see clearly. Something absolutely sudden is about to transform your financial life forever. This isn't a change that will come slowly, with gradual warnings or signs. It will be like lightning that tears through the sky on a clear day. Sudden, powerful, and completely unexpected. The universe is orchestrating right now a divine encounter, a confluence of energies that will burst into your reality like an explosion of light. There will be no time to prepare when it happens. The only preparation is what you do now, at this exact moment, as you receive and accept this message. This sudden financial event will surprise even you, who are being warned. The impact will be so strong, so transformative, that you'll forever remember the exact moment when everything changed. Some people will call it coincidence, others luck, but you'll know the truth. It was a divine intervention prepared especially for you. The financial explosion won't come from where you expect. If you're constantly looking at that promotion at work, that potential client, or that specific project, know that God has much bigger plans. He's working at a level that transcends your current vision, breaking barriers you didn't even know existed. Prepare to receive resources from unexpected sources, to see doors opening where before there were only walls. Divine provision doesn't follow human logic. It breaks through all expectations and limitations you've imposed on your financial life. This sudden explosion will happen when you least expect it, perhaps in an ordinary moment of your day, transforming the ordinary into extraordinary. You'll be doing something routine when suddenly the call will come, the message will appear, the meeting will happen, and nothing will ever be the same. Stay alert. Amid your daily activities, keep your spirit alert and receptive. Abundance is circulating around you right now, looking for a way to enter your life. Don't block this energy with doubts, fears, or the scarcity mindset that has limited your potential for so long. The transformative event that's coming won't come with conventional warnings. You won't receive an email, a memo, or a formal notification. The financial explosion that's about to happen transcends common methods. It operates in the realm of the supernatural, where the rules of common reality are suspended. Visualize now you, completely transformed by the divine manifestation heading your way. See yourself receiving resources that completely change your standard of living. Feel the freedom of not just having enough, but having in abundance, being able to give, to invest, to transform not only your life but the lives of those you love. This financial explosion isn't just about money, it's about power. The power to choose, the power to create, the power to manifest the life you've always known, deep in your soul, that you deserve to live. It's the power that has always been within you, but that will now manifest externally in ways that will leave everyone around you amazed. When the sudden event happens, many won't understand. They'll question, doubt, try to explain through the limited logic of the world. But you'll know. You'll recognize the divine hand operating in your life because you were warned, because you were chosen for this particular blessing. The moment is approaching, and the countdown has already begun. The financial explosion is on its way, traveling through time and space to find you exactly where you are. There's no escaping this blessing. It has your name, it knows your address, it will find you. Receive this message as the divine warning that it is. Something sudden, something transformative, something greater than anything you've ever experienced is about to burst into your financial reality. The resources that seemed distant, the dreams that seemed impossible, everything is about to become accessible through this divine explosion of prosperity. The scarcity that for so long limited your life is numbered. The time of lack, the time of constant struggle, the time of almost getting there, all of this is coming to an end. A new era is being born in your life, an era of abundance, of accelerated manifestation, of explosions of prosperity that won't give warnings, but will transform everything. Don't ignore this warning. Don't disqualify this message as just another empty promise. Something sudden is going to happen, and when it does, you will fully understand the power of this revelation you're now receiving. The financial explosion is on its way, and it doesn't ask permission. It simply happens, transforming everything in its path. Chosen one, while the world speaks of luck, you're about to witness a financial miracle. What I'm revealing now isn't a simple chance or coincidence. It's a stroke of divine luck meticulously planned in the celestial courts, with your name engraved in every detail. This stroke of divine luck is being prepared in the spiritual backstage at this very moment. Invisible forces are moving people, resources, and opportunities to align perfectly in your favor. When all these elements converge, you'll experience what the world will call unbelievable luck, but which is actually a divine miracle designed with absolute precision. The common luck that people experience is subject to chance, probabilities, the randomness of the universe. But the stroke of divine luck being prepared for you transcends all these limitations. It is intentional, directed, and inevitable. There is no force in the universe capable of preventing this manifestation when its time comes. Visualize for a moment unlikely situations unfolding in perfect harmony, people you don't even know being inspired to open doors for you, financial resources flowing from unexpected sources, all of this happening in such a perfect sequence that it will seem orchestrated. And indeed it is. This is the nature of the stroke of divine luck being prepared for you. Unlike common luck, which can come and go, this stroke of divine luck will establish a new foundation of prosperity in your life. It won't be an isolated event, but the beginning of a new era of continuous abundance. The first financial miracle will open the floodgates for a succession of blessings that will flow uninterrupted. Have you ever felt, at some point in your life, that you were in the right place, at the right time, meeting the right person? That brief glimpse was just a sample of what's to come. The stroke of divine luck will multiply these moments, creating a convergence of coincidences so powerful that it will completely transform your financial reality. This stroke of divine luck has nothing to do with gambling or risky speculation. It will manifest through legitimate opportunities, valuable connections, transformative insights, and abundant resources that will enter your life at the perfect moment. It will be as if the entire universe conspired to elevate you to a new level of prosperity. Many around you will try to explain your sudden financial rise through conventional theories, talent, hard work, connections, education. But none of these explanations will be sufficient to justify the magnitude of what's about to happen. The dimension of the financial miracle that's coming will transcend any rational explanation. The preparation for this stroke of divine luck began long before you read these words. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, every disappointment you experienced, all of this was part of the refinement necessary to prepare you for the explosion of prosperity that's about to manifest in your life. Recognize that you aren't where you are by chance. Your journey, with all its ups and downs, was carefully guided to bring you to this specific moment where you're perfectly positioned to receive the stroke of divine luck that will change everything. Nothing was wasted, nothing was by chance. The timing of this stroke of divine luck is impeccable. It will arrive exactly when you need it most, but also when you're ready to manage the abundance that will come. This is the perfection of the divine plan, not just providing the resources, but also preparing the recipient to receive and multiply them. Many will pass by similar opportunities without recognizing them, but you, as a chosen one, will have eyes to see and wisdom to act when the moment comes. This is another aspect of the stroke of divine luck, the clarity to recognize the opportunity and the courage to embrace it without hesitation. This stroke of divine luck will also serve as a testimony to others. When they witness the transformation in your life, many will be inspired to believe in their own miracles. Your story will become a beacon of hope for those who are still waiting for their own financial explosion. The world may call it luck, but you'll know the truth. You'll recognize the perfection of the divine plan unfolding in your life, the precision with which each element was aligned to create this moment of absolute transformation. This is the stroke of divine luck, a meticulously planned miracle with your name written in every detail. Chosen one, pay close attention, because what I'm about to reveal now is extraordinary. What seemed stable in your financial life, whether your salary, your business, your investments, is about to experience a supernatural elevation that will defy all laws of economic logic. This isn't a simple improvement or gradual advancement. It's a quantum leap that will transport your financial reality to a completely new level. Like water that boils and changes state, your financial condition is about to fundamentally transform, taking on a new form that even you couldn't visualize until now. What was functioning in a predictable and constant way in your life will be suddenly accelerated, amplified, and elevated to levels that seemed unattainable. This level jump won't follow conventional growth patterns. It won't be an increase of 10%, 20%, or even 50%. It will be a multiplication that will leave you amazed at the magnitude of the abundance that will begin to flow. Visualize for a moment that project that generated constant and predictable results beginning to produce exponential fruits. That salary that increased just enough to keep up with inflation being suddenly doubled, tripled. That business that maintained stable growth suddenly expanding in multiple directions simultaneously. This elevation won't be temporary or transient. It won't be a momentary peak followed by a return to normalcy. It will be a new permanent level, a new foundation upon which you'll build an even higher financial reality in the future. What was your ceiling will become your floor. For years, you may have become accustomed to certain financial limits, accepting them as immutable reality. This is what people in my position earn. This is the revenue that companies of this size can achieve. This is the maximum return that this type of investment can generate. These mental limitations are about to be completely obliterated by the financial explosion that's coming. The universe is preparing a reality where the limits you accepted as normal will be dissolved, where the rules that governed your financial growth will be rewritten, where the impossible will become your new normal. This is the nature of the level elevation that's about to happen in your life. This elevation won't come through conventional or predictable methods. It won't be the result of following already known formulas or proven strategies. It will be a quantum leap that will transcend linear thinking and open doors to dimensions of abundance you didn't even know existed. Even areas of your financial life that seemed completely stagnant, where you had already lost hope of seeing any significant progress, will experience a sudden revitalization. Like dry trees that suddenly bloom, these dormant aspects of your prosperity will awaken with surprising vigor. The moment for this level elevation is rapidly approaching. The energies are already in motion. The resources are already being directed. The people who will be instruments of this transformation are already being positioned. Everything is converging to create the perfect environment for this quantum leap in your financial reality. When this elevation happens, many will try to find rational explanations to justify your sudden rise. They'll attribute your success to external factors, to market changes, to new policies or trends. But you'll know the truth, that it was a divine intervention, a supernatural elevation that transcends any conventional explanation. This level jump will affect not just your bank account, but your entire relationship with money and prosperity. Your mindset about what's possible, about what you deserve to receive, about growth potential, all of this will be transformed along with your material reality. The external abundance will reflect an equally profound internal expansion. This elevation won't come without challenges. The new level will bring new responsibilities, new decisions, new types of opportunities that will require wisdom and discernment. But you've been prepared for this moment. All the lessons you've learned, all the skills you've developed, all the resistance you've built, all of this was preparation to manage the new level of abundance that's coming. Don't be surprised if people begin seeking you out to understand the secret of your sudden success. Your testimony will become a source of inspiration for many who are still trapped in patterns of financial limitation. Your story will be living proof that supernatural elevation isn't just possible, but available to those who are prepared to receive it. What was stable, what was predictable, what seemed to have reached its maximum limit is about to surprise you. A new level of manifestation, a new threshold of prosperity, a new dimension of abundance. All of this awaits you in the immediate future. Prepare yourself for the most extraordinary elevation you've ever experienced. Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal goes beyond a simple temporary improvement in your finances. The financial explosion that approaches won't just be an event in your life. It will be a watershed that will completely redefine your identity and your legacy. After this transformation occurs, you'll never see yourself the same way again. The person you were before, with limitations, with doubts, with a scarcity mindset, will remain in the past like a distant memory. A new version of you will emerge, confident, empowered, operating at a completely different level of consciousness about abundance and possibilities. This change will be so profound that you'll divide your story into two distinct phases: before the financial explosion and after the financial explosion. The impact will be comparable to life's great milestones: a birth, a marriage, a change of country. The transformation won't just be external in your bank accounts and possessions, but fundamentally internal in who you are and how you relate to the world. When something marks us forever, it means it transforms us at a cellular level. It rewrites our spiritual and emotional DNA. This is exactly what this financial explosion will do. It won't just change your bank account, it will change your heart, your mind, your perspective, your beliefs about what's possible and what you deserve. Visualize for a moment, you, looking back a few years from now, unable to completely recognize the person you were before this transformation. The worries that consumed your days, the limitations you accepted as immutable truths, the dreams you had filed away as impossible, all of this will seem to belong to another life, to another person. The mark this change will leave on you won't be a scar of pain, but a seal of glory. It won't remind you of past traumas, but will attest to the transformative power that was always available to you. It will be a visible testimony to everyone around you that financial miracles aren't just possible. They're real and can happen to anyone who is ready to receive them. When something marks us forever, it also means it makes us unable to return to the old way of living. After this financial explosion happens, you won't be able to accept limitations that previously seemed normal. You won't be able to settle for less than full abundance. You won't be able to doubt the unlimited power that exists to manifest prosperity in your life. This permanent mark will come with a new authority, the authority of someone who doesn't just theoretically believe in prosperity, but who lives it daily. Your words will carry a different weight, because they'll be words of testimony, not just hope. You'll speak about abundance not as an abstract concept, but as a tangible reality that transformed your existence. The change that will leave an eternal mark on you won't just be about having more, It will be about being more aware of your true value, being more connected with your purpose, being more capable of receiving and giving, being more confident in the infinite flow of prosperity that sustains the universe. This is the true gift of the financial transformation that's coming, a total expansion of your being. Many experience positive financial changes in their lives, promotions, raises, successful investments, but not all these changes leave permanent marks. What differentiates the financial explosion that's coming is its magnitude, its divine origin, and its perfect timing. It will arrive at the exact moment when you're ready to be completely transformed, not just temporarily benefited. This permanent mark will extend beyond you, affecting future generations. Your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren will inherit not just the material fruits of this transformation, but also the abundance mindset, faith in divine provision, and expectation of financial miracles that will become part of your legacy. The financial explosion won't just be for you, it will be to establish a new family pattern. The change that will leave an eternal mark will also completely transform your life purpose. New desires will arise in your heart, new passions will ignite in your soul, new paths of impact will open before you. You'll discover that abundance isn't the final destination, but the vehicle that will take you to fulfill your greater purpose in the world. When something marks us forever, it means that even in moments of challenge, which will still come as they're part of the human journey, we have an unshakable anchor, an absolute reference that keeps us steady. The financial explosion that's coming will become this anchor for you, this living proof that the impossible can become possible, that scarcity can transform into abundance, that miracles are real. This permanent mark will be visible not just to you, but to everyone around you. People will notice a fundamental change in you, a new confidence, a new peace, a new authority that didn't exist before. They'll wonder what happened, what changed, what caused such a profound transformation, and your testimony will become a guiding light for many. Chosen one, now you need to prepare for something that defies all natural laws of economics and finance, a supernatural acceleration that will compress years of financial growth into days or weeks. What would normally take a decade to manifest is about to happen in a surprisingly short period of time. This acceleration won't follow linear or predictable patterns. It won't be a simple gradual increase in the speed of your financial growth. It will be a temporal compression, where processes that would normally require years of hard work, networking, learning, and persistence will be catalyzed and manifested almost instantly in your reality. Imagine a rocket that leaves inertia and reaches orbital velocity in seconds instead of minutes or hours. This is the nature of the supernatural financial acceleration that's coming. It will completely ignore the intermediate phases of growth and transport you directly to the final result, to the destination of abundance that was reserved for you. This acceleration will simultaneously affect multiple dimensions of your financial life. Your income won't just increase, it will multiply. Your opportunities won't just grow, they'll explode in number and quality. Your investments won't just appreciate, they'll flourish in ways that analysts would consider mathematically impossible. One of the clearest signs of this acceleration will be the speed with which doors will open for you. Connections that would normally take years to develop will arise spontaneously. Opportunities that would typically require extensive preparation will appear already ready to be seized. Resources that would generally need to be slowly accumulated will come in great waves of abundance. In physics, there's a phenomenon called a quantum leap, where a particle passes from one energy state to another without going through intermediate states. The supernatural financial acceleration will work in a similar way. You won't go through all the conventional stages of financial growth. Instead, you'll jump directly to new levels of prosperity that seem too distant to be reached in the near future. This acceleration won't come without a greater purpose. It won't serve just to enrich you, but to quickly position you where you need to be to fulfill your divine purpose. Time is compressing because there's an urgent mission for you to fulfill, and that mission requires the resources this acceleration will bring to your life. During this period of supernatural acceleration, you'll experience extraordinary mental clarity and physical energy. Revolutionary ideas will flow to you. Solutions to complex problems will instantly appear in your mind. Your decision-making ability will be amplified, allowing you to quickly capitalize on opportunities that will arise in rapid succession. A notable aspect of this acceleration will be its effortless nature. Paradoxically, the faster things happen, the less you'll need to strive to make them happen. It will be like being carried by a powerful ocean current. Instead of swimming exhaustively, you'll simply need to stay aligned with the flow that will naturally take you to your destination of prosperity. This supernatural financial acceleration will also function as a process of natural selection, quickly separating genuine opportunities from distractions. What isn't aligned with your true purpose and destiny simply won't be able to keep pace with the growth. The right people, projects, and investments will remain, while everything else will naturally be left behind. During this period, you'll experience what can be described as accelerated coincidences, synchronicities occurring with such frequency and in such an obvious manner that it will be impossible to attribute them to chance. People will mention opportunities at the exact moment you're thinking about them. Solutions will appear precisely when you need them. Resources will arrive exactly when they're necessary. This acceleration will also create a multiplier effect in your financial life. Each new connection, each new opportunity, each new resource won't just bring its own benefits, but will also amplify the value of everything that already exists in your life. Like in a chain reaction, one blessing will lead to many others, creating exponential growth that will defy any conventional explanation. The speed of this acceleration will be so extraordinary that many people in your life won't be able to keep up with what's happening. Some will be left behind, unable to comprehend the magnitude of the transformation that's occurring. Others will try to dissuade you, convince you to slow down, to be more realistic. But you'll recognize that what you're experiencing transcends conventional realism. It's a supernatural reality that operates according to different laws. This supernatural financial acceleration isn't just about reaching your prosperity destination faster. It's about exponentially expanding what that destination can be. The limits you had established for your financial dreams, the ceilings you had accepted as insurmountable, all of this will be completely redefined by the speed and magnitude of the growth you'll experience. Chosen one, prepare yourself for a dimension of blessings so extraordinary, so beyond human comprehension, that you'll find yourself without words to explain what happened. The only possible response to the financial explosion that's coming will be to prostrate yourself in gratitude and proclaim, "This can only be divine work." When the financial transformation hits your life, all rational explanations, all economic theories, all logical justifications will seem completely inadequate to describe what happened. The magnitude of the blessing, the perfection of the timing, the orchestration of seemingly unrelated elements, all of this will transcend any conventional understanding. People will ask, "How did this happen? What was your secret? What strategy did you use?" And as much as you try to articulate a coherent response, words will seem insufficient, unable to capture the true essence of the miracle that manifested. You'll try to explain, but will end up simply pointing upward, recognizing that there's only one possible source for a blessing of this magnitude. This inexplicability won't be a communication failure on your part. It will be an intrinsic part of the miracle. The blessing was designed to be inexplicable by human standards, precisely so that there remains no doubt about its divine origin. If it could be easily explained by conventional theories, it wouldn't serve the purpose of revealing the divine hand operating in your life. Visualize the moment when you'll be in front of your family, friends, colleagues, trying to answer their questions about your sudden financial elevation. You'll start sentences that you won't be able to finish. You'll try to establish logical connections between events that will seem disconnected to any rational observer. In the end, you'll simply smile and say, "I can't explain it. I can only glorify the source of this blessing." The inexplicability of the blessing will be, paradoxically, its greatest strength, because what cannot be explained cannot be replicated by purely human methods. What cannot be reduced to a formula cannot be diluted into a technique. What transcends human understanding remains pure in its supernatural essence, a perfect testimony to divine power.